So very clean so far. We'll go over the daily buys real quick. As you can see, gold is the weaker asset because right now we're actually creating like S&P filling away here. Silver right here, but the framework is internal to external. Profile is Friday pre-week, created C2 away from the key level. It was a horrible C2, very weak, but what confirms the reversal was Monday's expansion away and then creating failure swings. So Monday expansion away eliminates the possibility for a bullish expansion candle. So we can't reverse away bullishly because we're creating failure swings with these lows on literally all assets. No asset is taking it. Okay, so there's a reason to continue lower. Daily supports expansion, but the S&T would be within the key level, being a second stage PSP. So looking for C3 continuation, dropping another footer for candle alignment. We see Asia, so yeah, yesterday reverse bullshit like that, reached into this key level, created that second stage PSP, and then kind of like reverse lower, but obviously yesterday doesn't have enough time to reverse lower, nor does it really support the expansion bearishly, so it makes sense for Monday to open up and immediately create the expansion lower or Asia high of a day. We do that, price expands lower, confirming the reversal, creating a gap, so we can trade the universal sequence for continuation lower to reach for these further swings. But 10 does still support expansion bearishly. Yeah, I don't think it's too crazy. Hook size, but the framework is like order ranges, or I'm mainly looking at this is internal external on the daily, and then the aligned sequence being internal external on the 4, right? And then the profile would be Asia high day, 10 a.m. GXT aligned sequence, D2, reversal into expansion channel. Does 10 a.m. support expansion bearishly? Yes. Do we have 6 digits of D to confirm the reversal? Yeah, we do. 6 hour candle supports that expansion bearishly, but looking on the 90 minute, we got the expansion with kind of like retracement / consolidation, which is a continuation signature. And then we got that S&T fill followed by string switch. So S&T fill by itself is like a second stage S&T, but we created that second stage S&T string switch, second stage S&T, I guess. And then 1030 is creating that C2 away. It's kind of a large wick in a way, slightly, but yeah, now I'm looking for obviously a candle alignment on the 1 hour 30 minute. 30 minute candle closes in 7 minutes. So once this candle closes, all assets are V-shaping away, creating that clean CSD. Very clean. But yeah, I'm just simply now waiting for candle alignment on the 1 hour 30 minute. Once this candle closes like this, I'll have candle alignment, GXT reversal sequence, and second stage S&P, which is sequential S&P, so it's even more higher probability. This is a very high probability trade. It's definitely worth risking money on, so I'm going to do it. The one thing I'm just worried about is, yeah, the 4 hour wick is a little large, the 90 minute wick is a little large, but it can still expand. So, looking down on the 5 to 3 minute, do we have that clean V shape within C2? Yes, we do. Yeah, with gaps. If it was like lethargic as it is right now and no gaps, I would wait for a CICC, or probably not trade, honestly. But since we got that lethargic move lower, the CSD, and then we get those gaps, yeah, it's still valid to enter off the first CC. So yeah, 3 minutes or 6 minutes till 11. I like how silver is V-shaping away from this string switch as well. All axes are V-shaping. Very clean. Very fucking clean. That's exactly what you want to see. We're looking at what asset or what markets are cleanest to trade today. The NSEs were clean. I was actually looking at it in Asia, going into London last night because I couldn't fucking fall asleep. I was like, I really wanted to trade here in London, and it did do what I wanted to see it do, but the PA was just ass. It was high probability, so I skipped that, and then then going into New York AM, the NSEs were ass. Just the price already has done everything that I wanted to see it do, and then now it doesn't support as much bearish or bullshit, as it should be bullshit. So I just lower probability. And then oil was clean, but it's not cleaner than metals, so that's why I'm mainly focusing on gold right now. Okay, so we're gonna close back within the CSD, it looks like. Take that, RX 500. Look at that, 3R, if I can get that entry right there. A 3R would be just to get to these filler swings here, which is, like, I can easily make a 6R if I wanted to. I'm just gonna shoot for a 3. Reaction. Hopefully it does not do that. I'm just gonna keep 6 finding lower. Dude, it might shoot fucking lower. This is looking. Don't shoot lower without giving entry. Come on. So we're showing some form of string switching. I'll just do that right there. So everything is met here. But it kind of looks like price might expand lower without retracing during C3. Right there. I got a retracement. Or a clean CICSD, if we really enter on the CSD, but CICSD. God damn it, fucking look at that. Ah, damn. Damn, this is looking really good. feel like I wouldn't even want to see it or chase up into CC anymore. I knew I should have taken that, but I had to wait for candle limit on the 30-minute. Had to wait for this candle to close before I can enter. Sadly, that's the cost of. Just gotta be patient. I know the GXC probably would have taken that though. Damn, it's gonna expand lower and take these lows right away. It's not gonna retrace. Yeah, that's sad. Well, that's crazy. Damn. Very clean. Wish I took that entry. It wasn't really valid though. Now if price retraces up to the first CSD, I think I might just wait for a CSD. I don't like how it expanded lower and now it's gonna kind of retrace higher. All this is just leaving failure swings. I mean, there's only specific times when I can trade the CT on the 30-minute or whenever. It's when we're creating SMD fill or a second stage PSP and we were just creating simply second stage SMD. And the wall last it's V-shaped away. Maybe it was valid. It was still, I think it was still clean, but there was no guarantee on where this candle was going to close. Could have closed way up in here and then like fuck. At that point, I'm like, you know, it just kind of makes sense. Then at that point, for candle 3 did not respect the CC. So it's kind of more of a lower probability entry, but we'll see if candle 3. I don't know. This is kind of looking bad now. If price were to retrace back into that CSD, I don't know if I want to take it. We open lower at first and then go higher. Fuck. It's good that we left for those ones, but right there. Like I said, when you enter the first CSD, you're always guaranteed a 2-hour right away. Usually, I mean, no, well, actually, that's not true. Price will usually form the CSD within 0.5 to 1 hour going into 2 hour, but 2 hours is usually very easy to achieve. This. think it's gonna create the CICs too. So like, unless you're another 1 minute, I'm not gonna do that though. Yeah. Here's another opportunity that could have made me $1,500 or $3,000. Like it was nothing. Sorry, I can't participate in it. It's all good though. It's usually an opportunity every day or every other day, so. Guarantee you oil, it's probably doing something crazy right now too. Damn, I wish I took that. Super lethargic now. Honestly, if I ever entered into here, I would be kind of stressing knowing the price, even though we still have these for things. There's no reason we're starting to take these, which is great. But, you know, I would ideally want to see a quicker price movement. Ideally, a CICD to form like sooner than what it has done so far. So that I can go break even, but yeah, just by looking at this is a guaranteed fucking win. Could always trade the lagging asset, silver. Price forms a cleanest CSD from here. I might take it. Start with these lows. Thing is though, if I do that, then I won't be able to go break even. The price expands away. At least reaches like this low. It's gonna shoot lower, watch this. It's gonna fucking dart lower. And you can open. Might be waiting for a new 50 minute. I mean, in reality, you know, it's not like the order. Not clean. Been great to see silver retrace into this gap. Great. price is fine provided the first CSD entry, so I probably just won't trade this. It's not worth it. I'd rather enter the first CSD, go break even once the CICD formed, and then the CICD gets taken, and I get taken out of break even instead of entering the CSD, CICD, and then get taken out, right? Like it's just much lower probability, I think, but even if it's still valid. And we're not even gonna create a clean CSD anyways. Silver doesn't retrace into the gap, so. It's just gonna expand lower. No retrace. Might retrace after taking this lows, which would make sense. It is a relevant low to this low. Still, there should be no reversal. Just retracement or consolidation. Such a clean PA, but then it became shit. That's how it can be. Just gotta fucking accept it. It is what it is. Can't force a shot. Should ideally fucking displace this low though, ideally. That's why I was shooting like 3R. I should displace lower, reach my 3R. Shouldn't ideally take this low and then kind of react and consolidate, retrace. Ideally. But if I entered into here with this first CSD, I would have definitely gone break even. Like around here. Wow. Like pretty much risk free at this point. Despite there being no CI CSD, you don't really need one. You don't want to see price trace back from that CSD because now we've expanded so far away from it that it's up in OT of the range. If we retrace up into that, that'd be more of a reversal signature bullshit. So I'd rather get taken out of break even at that point. But it's reached the failure swings there at like a 2.5 RR, right? Ideally, like I said, it doesn't react off the low, it shoots through it, indicating that it wants to reach for the next relevant swing. This low is a lower time frame objective level. It shouldn't cause price to reverse, it shouldn't really do anything for price besides retrace. Continuation. Let's see how it reacts. Yeah. You can just tell. Yeah. Look at that. Wouldn't be a bad idea to take off like right here, honestly. At 2.7, just take off. It's good enough, honestly. we definitely, I don't want to sit through a fucking retracement. Even though I know we're gonna reach my stop or take profit, why would I not take off? Reach 90% of the way there. Damn. So, if C3 actually retraced into the CSD and gave me an entry, then I would have made roughly 1,300 around here. So it would be about 2,600. And then all I would have to do is really find one more trade, and then I wouldn't even have to look further, or I would just take off at L1 or take inches off the CSD and probably take profit like literally within not even 2 minutes, or like max 5 minutes, or some shit. Make like a quick $500. That's exactly it. I'm not really so I'm thinking this is way too fucking easy. I'm just gonna fucking log this. Yeah. I think I might just backtest it. Do a candle log.